Hey guys, this is Sin City Classic D, episode 4. I have a very, very, very special guest, someone I'm a huge fan of, former Ring of Honor World Champion, world-renowned wrestler, honestly one of the best wrestlers I've ever met, and one of the nicest people I've ever met, Mr. Nigel McGuinness. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, Derek. How you doing? How do you refer to yourself?
Sin City Classic D.
Sin City Classic D. There we go. Fantastic.
I'm going to start out with some basic wrestling questions that maybe some of our viewers may want to know. What got you into wrestling? What was there ever a moment that just you're like, I want to do this?
There was a few. I think Robbie Brookside did a documentary in England. He's an English wrestler. He was a veteran of the game now, but back then was just sort of cutting his teeth, and he made a documentary that inspired a lot of British guys. What else? Roddy Piper once gave a speech on Superstars about how he had broken him when he was about 15 and it saved his life. And if there was anybody out there that had the same dream, they'd never give up. Always dare to dream. And for some reason, sat there in my lounge and he was talking to me.
That's pretty awesome. I never knew that either. It's actually really interesting. We'll look that up. Let's see. If you could compare your whole career to a Muppet, who would it be?
Familiar with all the Muppets, really.
It could be Sesame Street or the actual Muppets.
Yeah. Kind of a cool Muppet that was, just not that famous though. So it'd have to be one of those sort of, maybe the guy that sits in the balcony with the other guy. I can't even think of their name. The ones that I was laughing, they're like, oh! I don't, like I said, a cool Muppet that just never got his spot.
Fair enough. Let's see. What is on your current playlist right now? Like, what would you say are your top 3 most played songs right now?
I listen to, I've been listening to Beethoven's Ninth in the car, and I listen to a lot of Suede, The Next Life is another song I've been listening to, and Susan Boyle, Dream to Dream.
Nice. Completely opposite of what I listen to, but I do know who they are. I've heard of them. Let's see. What is one thing, like an extreme stunt, like not wrestling related at all? Like I'm talking like skydiving, racing a car, something you want to do, like on your bucket list. So you're just like, I gotta do this.
I've done most of those things. To be honest, when I travel around the world, there's not a whole lot else I really want to do. Maybe get shot out of a cannon or catapulted across a lake. There was an episode of Northern Exposure. I don't know if you ever saw that show. And there was somebody that died, and that was their final wish. Once they died, their coffin was put on a catapult and catapulted high into the middle of the lake. So,
wow.
Fitting send-off, right?
Yeah. I can't say I'd want to have my coffin in the middle of the lake. It's kind of scary. You just imagine someone fishing, they're like, oh, I got a big one, and it's just me, and I'm like, all right, well, this is going to conclude it for now. If you want to plug anything, your documentary that's coming up, which I am so excited for.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can check it out on Kickstarter. The funding deadline is over now, so we can't get any more funding for it. But when it finally gets made, then you go to nigelwrestling.com to purchase copies of it. But anybody that's already pledged support, they're going to see it first. And very, very proud, very humbled by the support so far, and it's a great project that I hope will do us, and by us I mean independent wrestling fans, proud. So stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, and anytime that I hear anything, I will of course put it on here. Remember, follow me on Twitter, Sin City Classic D. You have a Twitter?
@McGuinness Nigel.
Follow it, or else, and subscribe, like. Do that whole thing, and have a good night, guys. Thank you, sir.